And now it's time for leveraging leads. Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy day and welcome to Leveraging Leads. My name is Tara Payne. I am your hostess this morning. Yes! Come on, come on, come on. She's back. This is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. And an email will provide a database of by creating your powerful introduction. We only meet for 30 minutes and we have a jam-packed agenda. And the first item on the agenda is, yep, you guessed it, it's gratitude. So as you come in, please share what you are grateful for. As you come in for gratitude on TikTok and on every platform. All right, the second item on the agenda is ingredients of a powerful introduction. The next item, examples of a powerful introduction. And then we will have a leveraging leads lesson, followed by anybody who has told us what they're grateful for, because that is your golden ticket onto the stage, and wants to take a try at their powerful introduction can get on the stage finally at the end. We do this because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desire. So we want to thank you again for joining us today and for listening on the replay. We are going to get started. Erica, we'll have your gratitude first, then we'll have Keisha, then I will do mine. And if Ishameen is on the scene, we'll get hers as well. Erica.
All right, yeah. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, great. I am grateful for, I am grateful for exciting or feeling excited about the new year and about the planning process that I'm doing right now to get myself ready. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that makes a difference. I was thinking honestly earlier this morning about our planning, the planning that we did, and I was grateful for that. So thank you for sharing that because it does make a difference. Keisha. Is Keisha really here or is she? Okay. Maybe she's busy right now. But yeah, I was thinking earlier about the planning that we did in November and how it just really brought clarity and, you know, a shift for the coming new year. So I can see how you will be grateful for that because it makes a huge difference. All right. Until Keisha or if Isha means there, she can share hers, but I'll go ahead and share mine.
Ishameen is not here yet.
Okay.
And I see Keisha in the StreamYard, but I don't see. Do you see her in Clubhouse?
No, she's not in Clubhouse, so maybe she's busy. So we'll wait. When she's able to unmute, then she will do that, I'm sure. But I'll go ahead and share mine. So I am grateful for the smell of bacon. It smells so good. My husband is making bacon for our daughter. And yeah, you know how some stuff like coffee smells good, but when you drink it, it really don't taste like it smells to me. You got to doctor it up, but bacon does not disappoint. I don't know. I'm just grateful for that smell this morning. And also, again, thinking about the planning that we did in November. All righty. So.
Hello, Dice. Welcome in. Please let us know what you're grateful for. I know I love doing planning with people because we always walk away with epiphanies. We always walk away with something to launch us into the next thing that is so important.
Yeah.
And it helps to kind of direct you.
It does.
Right? And it's like you do planning on a regular basis, but it seems like that kind of planning really does help tell you, okay, yeah, this is what I need to do. And you just have lots of clarity
Yeah.
after that kind of planning.
It does. It does bring that. You can actually, like, I was watching a movie one time, Anthony and I, about this airplane, and it talked about how if you're even, this might be getting a little bit into a leveraging leads lesson, but if you are even 2 degrees off of your course, then that can change your direction. But planning, I feel like in the reverse, helps you to course correct, right? And say, okay, this is where I'm headed. This is what I want to do, right? Like you said, give that clarity to where you want to go. All right. So let's go into the ingredients of a powerful introduction. The first ingredient, if you don't have your pen and your paper, you might want to grab it if you have never heard of a powerful introduction. And if you don't have one, because this is your opportunity to take notes, you also can go back and listen on the replay. Hey, replay. But the first ingredient is your name and who you are. That's going to be your hook. The second ingredient, you want to include your title or credentials. Tell people what you do. What do you do? What do you do? So, first, who are you and what's your name? Second, what do you do? The next ingredient is who do you serve? What is your target market? The fourth ingredient is why do you serve this target market? What are their pain points? Next, how do you serve them? What is the solution that you bring to help your target market with their pain points? The next ingredient, or the sixth ingredient, is what makes you uniquely purposed to serve your target market. That can also be known as your market dominating position or your unique value proposition. Number 7, who do you want to meet? What is your avatar? Do you have a client avatar? That is going to help you. That actually can help with your direction as well. As you're networking out and about, you'll know who you're looking for and not just feel like you are in a sea of everybody that you have to talk to. If you have an avatar, that'll help you. Number 8, now, after you meet them, how do you connect with them? How do they connect with you? Do you want them to go to your email? Do you want them to go to your website? Do you want them to send you a message on LinkedIn? Just want to be clear on how your target audience can reach out to you so that y'all can begin to discuss how you could possibly partner together. So those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. And as we go next, we'll talk about the Giddy framework, which is how you can make yourself ready to meet people, right? You want to be giddy. The G stands for giddy. Be excited and lighthearted. The I is intentional. We do things with purpose. The D, oh, let me go back to intentional. So I know that when Erica and I do things, we specifically or intentionally wear brand colors. Maven's Meat colors are red, and we've got some black in there, some other colors. But I noticed how I have a tendency now when I'm doing Maven's Meat stuff to wear those colors. And so that is the I. Be intentional, do things with purpose. D, daily. If you do intentional actions every single day, the next D is declaration. So daily declaration. Speak with confidence. Speak with confidence because you are a solution to someone's problem. And the last letter is the Y. Show up as yourself because that is where the blessing lies. You want to be yourself because everybody else is taken. Okay, so those are the powerful introduction ingredients in the Giddy framework. And now we're going to have examples of a powerful introduction. Before we do that, good morning, Maribel. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. We want to know what you're grateful for. If you would put that for us in the chat, we would love to celebrate with you. Erica, do you have anybody else on another platform before we go into the examples of powerful introductions?
Yes, I have Phoenix over here. Hello. Welcome into Leveraging Leads. Please let us know what you're grateful for. She has come in the space and invested in our relationship, and she says, great day. So she's going to let us know what she's grateful for. In the meantime, I am going to share my powerful introduction. All right?
All right. Let's get it.
Okay. Yes, I am Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am the universal mother. I am a multifaceted leader and creator. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options that benefit leaders. And it all begins with commanding your thriving. I would love to invite you to go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com to get your Thrive Plan. The Thrive Plan was birthed out of me losing people. So I was lonely, me losing a child. I was grieving, and I found the gift of inspiration and created the Thrive Plan. So if you're someone out there feeling lonely or grieving, this may be a tool for you to use. But if you're in conflict in any kind of way where you're feeling like you want to move yourself from surviving to thriving, then get yourself a Thrive Plan. Go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com.
Yes, let's move from surviving to thriving. That's what time it is. That's it. That is it.
And Phoenix says, I'm grateful for making a major breakthrough with my genealogy. Wow.
Oh, awesome. I love that.
Yes. This lady does everything. I have to get to more about that.
Yeah, I would like to know too. So whenever you find out, let me know, because that's something that I've been doing is genealogy in my family too. So that's wonderful. Great. Congratulations,
Really?
Phoenix. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I wonder, are there any like genealogy clubs that you can like talk to other people who do it and you all give pointers about how to do it? I don't know.
I'm sure there are.
I know that the lady who so I moved into this house in Rochester, and that's something that she used to do, and she has a lot of that information that's here that she had spent a lot of time doing that for other people. So it's wonderful. Okay, so Phoenix gave a resource. She said FamilySearch.org is amazing. Of course, she knows John Ellis Spot something. It is FamilySearch.org, everybody. If anybody's interested in any kind of genealogy, Phoenix is coming in, investing in with information. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Yes.
I love that.
All right. We're ready to go. No other gratitude over here.
Phoenix on the scene. Thank you, Phoenix, so much. That is a very good website. I actually thank you for reminding me that I have a login for that site. So, all right. Hello, everyone. I am Tara Payne. I am an anointed alchemist. I am a giddy innovator. I'm a skilled and charismatic connector. I am a beam of light and a breath of fresh air. And I'm singing and dancing and worshiping my way through this beautiful life. I am the author of When Hope Speaks, a memoir about my journey to motherhood. And this book is a book that I birthed, like Erica mentioned, out of pain. Actually, I went through a 7-year infertility journey. And during that time, I was taking notes and didn't realize that they would be a book. But my good friend, Megan, who is also my publisher, she said that the Lord is telling me that it's time for you to write your book. And so when I started the process, I realized the book had already written itself. And I'm grateful that having gone through that infertility, that I was able to use that pain to turn it into purpose and to encourage others who may be walking through recurrent miscarriage. And so I love that book. I love that I was able to walk through that. And I am the mother of Hope. My daughter is now 9 years old. But if you or someone you know is walking through recurrent miscarriage or the loss of a child, and you want to be able to encourage them, it's often hard to know what to say. Why don't you go to Amazon.com and search for When Hope Speaks by Tara Payne. Grab that book, and that book can often say what you cannot say. And so if you are also, maybe you want to reach out to somebody, reach out to me on LinkedIn at Tara Payne, and I'd love to chat with you about your journey and just infuse hope into your situation. So that is the book, When Hope Speaks, and I am the author, Tara Payne. All right, thank you so much for joining us. We have somebody else here. We've got Coaching Spirits. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. If you would put in the chat what you are grateful for, we would love to see it. And all right, the next thing we have is our Leveraging Leads lesson. Coaching Spirits are right on time for the Leveraging Leads lesson. So we have been talking about many different things. I'm gonna take a deep breath. My voice sounds a little bit hoarse.
All right, let me acknowledge a couple people. Hello, Mr. Goodness. Hello, Moons. and welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Let us know what you're grateful for. We are now going to be doing our leveraging leads lesson. Hello, coaching spirits as well. Thank you so much for being here. And we're ready, Tara,
Yes,
for
yes,
our
yes.
leveraging lead lesson.
Well, we've been talking about, thank you, Erica. We've been talking about a few different things. Leveraging community. On Monday, we talked about going back to basics, right? Sometimes things can get in life and in business kind of complicated due to life or whatever. But sometimes going back to basics can be another way. We talked, Erica, about planning being a way to kind of set us back on course and giving us clarity. And sometimes we need to go back to basics. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am doing a Declutter December challenge, a 30-day challenge. And sometimes we need to declutter our space. We need to declutter our decision making. We need to declutter our world. So it might mean deleting some, people on your social media. That might mean deleting some pictures out of your phone. That might mean auditing your day to day and seeing what needs to maybe fall off and what you need to start, right? This is a time in December. It's cold outside here. I don't know where you are in the world, but here in Oklahoma, it is cold. And so everything is kind of in a dormant state, right? Everything is kind of reflecting and paused. And dare I say, just preparing for the next season. So that is what I feel like we should do as people. Maybe take a look at your day to day, take a look at your business processes, take a look at how you are living your life. And if there's anything that's not working, this is a great time for you to decide that that is not moving into the next year with you. This is a great time for you to decide, you know what? Yeah, this is a great time to decide. Oh, coaching spirits. Let's see. You said what you're grateful for. You're grateful for your many blessings, your children, your relationship with God, and your resilience. Amen. Well, we are grateful that you are here. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your presence, and we hope that something is said that will be a spark of inspiration for you. So, yeah, I think that, Erica, what our planning did in November was really to help me. It just brought so much light to what we're doing at Maven's Meet, and also have people around you. Community, we talked about community. Community is very important. If your community is not supportive of you, you know, it's not personal. As my mama would say, it's business. Get you a different community. Get some people who are going to inspire you, encourage you, and yes, challenge you to be the best that you can be. And if you need someone who can help you navigate the challenging times, you should probably have a Thrive strategist. And Erica can tell you more about getting a Thrive strategist, because they can actually bring you back, as she would say, to yourself. There's been times when I have kind of gotten all out of sorts, and Erica will say, wait a minute, did you told me that this is what you wanted to do? And is that is that still your plan? Have things changed? If they have, that's fine. We just need to make sure that we're still on the same page. But she allowed me to see, oh yeah, this is what we said we were doing. And that brought me back to myself so that I could then remain grounded in what it was that we're doing and what we're hoping to accomplish. So I really just want to say, get back to basics. Pause and set time on your calendar every day to audit your processes, to audit your space, to audit your life. What is working for you and what is not? There's some people and some things that you dread doing. Maybe those things are not things you should be doing. Or perhaps you need to change your perspective. We talked about going back to basics on Monday, and I mentioned to Keisha that there are some things that I have gotten away from in life and in business. Like one of them is supporting clients as their support professional personally, that now I'm doing that again. And for some reason, there is a newfound excitement about it. I also teach Spanish, and that kind of got heavy last season or last year when I was doing it. But I realized that it wasn't heavy because I didn't enjoy it. It was heavy because there was too many other things, competing priorities on my plate. So the things that were not aligned, I took those off. And now I have the space to be able to say, you know what? I'm inspired again. I can create, right? If you have too much on your plate, it's a bar. You won't be able to create, right? My. So that's all I want to say. I hope that makes sense to you. Erica, what would you like to add to that leveraging leads lesson? What thoughts come up to you for you?
Yeah, a Glock came up for me, I have a purge often. Like soon as I start feeling little in a way that I feel like it don't feel good, I say, what's not feeling good? What is it? And I sit with myself and I find out what it is. I tap into and lean into the feelings that says, this is the reason, this circumstance, this person, this activity, and I purge. I get rid of the things that do not bring me joy, that are not serving me. I think about that, especially this before I go into 2026. I think about my plate. I'm glad that you said your plate being filled. I have a proclivity to fill things on my plate.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same.
that night would be heaping full of stuff. But like we just came away from Thanksgiving, when you eat too much, then you sit there, you're sitting there completely unable sometimes to keep on moving, because you got to sit there and rub your belly and get the digestion going, okay? But so it's good to keep yourself, you know what I'm saying? I know for me, it's better to graze instead of have a big plate of food. It's better for me to get a little bit here and a little bit there over time instead of a lot. And so really thinking about that, I really enjoy tapping into my emotions and finding out, okay, I'm not feeling the way that I deserve to feel. This is not the life I want to have. What is causing me not to have that? And then that's got to go.
Yeah.
People say I got a strong cutoff game.
Yeah.
I sure do. And people feel that, but they don't understand. I also very much am really critical of myself. And so because of that, I'm always seeking what is serving me. And it's not just people, it's activities too. I decide not to.
Yeah.
I have to try on philosophy as well. Like I will put a lot of things on and try things, but then when it's not a good fit, I leave.
Yeah.
I don't do that anymore. I want to see if it works. If it works, it will flow. And then it won't even be no problems. It'll just keep on flowing just fine. But when there is little things that happen, then I need to check that. I need to see, why is there a lack of flow? Why is there a lack of ease? Right? So that's what I would say regarding this. Back to the basics. Yes, like you think about, what do you like to do? What brings you joy? It's all about the joy. And if that thing, that person, that circumstance is not giving you that, then leave it. And this should be something we're doing all the time.
Yeah,
it ain't something we should be doing at a certain time. We should be always.
It should be ongoing. Yeah,
100%. Assessing. Oh, this not working. It just makes sense to do it that way. And people not gonna like you if you say this is not serving me. But it doesn't mean that person's a bad thing or that circumstance is a bad thing. It just means it's not a good fit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try it on to see if it's a good fit. Ain't that what you do? You go
to the store.
You go to the store. You try it on. Okay. No, this don't look good on me. And what looks good on you looks good on you.
Yes.
Everybody got their own body shape, their own whatever.
All of that. Yes,
ma'am. You got to figure out if that's what it is. It can appeal to you and you want to do it, but if it don't fit, it's got to go.
Yeah.
We be holding on and trying to fit in boxes that don't fit us. And baby, if you're supposed to be free, you're not going to let yourself stay in circumstances and around certain people and whatever else that is not fitting you.
That's really good.
Okay,
I like that, Erica. No, thank you so much.
I'm all about a cutoff.
Thank you.
Baby, I'm all about a cutoff. All about it.
Thank you so much. It's funny, continuing in that same vein, there are clothes that are in my closet that I gravitate toward. Why? Because they make me feel good. Either they feel good on me, they look good on me, but there's some clothes that I never pick up. So those clothes are leaving my closet because I'm like, well, Maybe there was just an impulse buy, right? But if something about it that doesn't work with me, and so those clothes are leaving, like you said, it's not bad. Really, might be for somebody else, and so somebody else might love it, but it's not for me. Similarly, I was grateful. I am grateful that I got to have a talk with my daughter yesterday about everything that's going on, like at school. And right now they're doing their Christmas production. And she said, "Mommy, I feel overwhelmed. It's a lot of stuff to do." And I said, "Thank you for sharing that, because, let's talk about it. Do you know what priorities are?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you've got A, B, and C. Which one do you feel like is the priority?" And she said, "I don't know." And I was like, "Well, you get a grade for A. So B and C are going to have to take a back seat, right? And though they're not necessarily not important, that's not important. That's not what you need to be prioritizing right now." And I was just so grateful to have that conversation with her. She's 9, and to be able to express what we feel as adults too. She was just like, "It's just too much." And I was just like, "Well, the one thing is off your plate, so you don't need to be concerned about that. We did that. That's gone. A is the priority. B and C, we'll get to those later." So in the same way, trying to model the thing that I am learning.
I love that good mothering you're doing over there. Sometimes we need to mother ourselves.
That's so true. Yeah. But you know what's interesting for me? A lot of times mothering her mothers me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have all this knowledge to give people all the time. Everybody got a tip. Everybody got information they want to share to somebody. But are you giving that tip to yourself?
That part.
You need to tip yourself.
Yes.
Help yourself. Lord,
Erica, you got started. Well, that's okay. Well, guess what? What does that say? We are we're at the end. Do you have anybody over there as we get ready to close out? I'm sorry.
Okay, Coaching Spirit said, "I'm grateful for many blessings, my children, my relationship with God, and my resilience." Yes, Coaching Spirit. We would love to have you come back, Coaching Spirits. In this space, you came in a little later. We share who we are, okay? And we say what we're grateful for. That's what we do in this space. I see Courtney's here. Hello. And happy day to you, Courtney. Phoenix over there laughing at me. That's all right. Speaking facts this morning. Yes, ma'am. I know I am every day, honey, because I don't play. Every day because I don't play. Girl, we got bars today.
Yes! Come on, bars.
Anyway,
this is it. Go ahead.
Hey, and then Mr. Vincent, Mr. Jeffrey Sr. said, "Good morning, beautiful lady." Good morning to you, sir. That's a magnificent mentality. Thank you, sir. I know it is, honey, because, honey, I craft this thing. All right? I do a whole lot of work to make sure I'm good. You all grateful? We're grateful today. Oh, yes, I know you're laughing with me, Phoenix. That's my friend. I thought about you. Anyway, y'all,
go ahead.
I'm going to let you close out the meeting.
Okay, well, this is it. We hope that you come and join us tomorrow. But until then, go ahead and create a thriving rest of your day. Goodbye. Have a great day.